What's up, guys? We are back for part 2 of Dog and Lobster. Lobster and Dog? One of those. But yeah, laddering and OU. Let's just hop right into it. I'm most likely going to be streaming. Well, the funny part is, though, I guess that doesn't matter because when I'm recording this, it's Saturday. It's only like 2 hours after I recorded the first part. So there's no point in me saying I'm going to be streaming because what I'm going to be streaming is on Saturday and it's going to be Sunday when this goes up. So completely disregard the fact that I said I'm going to be streaming. Anyway, let's get into this. So, Epona is a really threatening team, looking like Sash offense. Probably Defogger is Mew or Scizor. I actually like it. And let's hop right into this. So, I can freely get a Brox with Garchomp. Though I'm thinking about leading Lando because I can get off the Intimidate on Breloom and I can go U-turn out into my Garchomp. So, I'm going to try and do that. Hit him with a timer. And I guess we'll pause it until he picks a move. So Loom does indeed end up being his lead of choice. Just going to hit him with a U-turn. I have got my boy Chomper in the back anyway. Like I said, I can dodge that Spore if I really want to. And I can actually just get off a Dragon Claw. I want to see how he's going to react to this anyway. And he ends up sacking his Breloom, probably expecting rocks or something like that. Since it is probably my only rocker bar Landers T. I guess he wants to try and catch me, but now he ends up going out into his Gyarados. I don't really want to stay in, as I have a Zoomerl, and this is basically the only thing it has to check. So I could smack him with a Play Rough, even though Earthquake will 2-hit KO me, get off the damage I need, and then I can just go out to my Landers after. Anyway, so gonna hit him with the Play Rough, as I actually do end up hitting. Wow, that's pretty sick. Did not see that coming. In any case, I can just go for. Is this his Mega? I really don't want to risk this not being his Mega and like have him like be like a Resto Chesto variant. I really don't want to risk that, so I'm just gonna go for the player of actually Aqua Jet plus Aqua Jet, Aqua Jet plus U-turn. Whatever, I don't care if he rests up. If he is like a resting variant, I don't care. As he ends up Dragon Dancing again. Interesting play. I don't think I really agree with that because I didn't need a Zoomerl for anything. I have priority Aqua Jet in my other mons, and I'm able to knock him out with the next Aqua Jet, so that's pretty cool. He does have a free switch in his Scizor though, which is a threat. Scizor's an annoying Pokemon. Diggersby can be annoying, especially since I'm most likely not going to get rocks up. Well, I probably can actually, versus his Landers. So I'm going to switch directly into my Manectric as he ends up going out to Scizor. Hopefully, alright, he's a Choice Banded variant. That's cool. I'm actually just going to Mega Evolve and go for Volt Switch. Expecting the Mew to want to come out, and that gives me a free switch into my Gengar, as he is Spadef, just looking at the damage that did. So still gives me a free switch into Gengar. Because he's banded, I'll get 2-hit KO, this will get 2-hit KO'd. This won't touch it, but then again, Diggersby can't really touch Gengar unless it's running Wild Charge. So gonna be able to knock out the Mew with the Shadow Ball, as now he can go out to his Scizor. I don't want to stay in. He could have possibly pursued it right there, but I really want to go out to my Garchomp because I can survive 2 BPs and get up my rocks, which will help me if that is Sash Diggersby, as I'm able to survive, like I said, get up those rocks, and he has no way of getting rid of them. So just going to go for SD just in case, you know, he wanted to go out to Landers and it was like a double dance set, get off enough damage to the point where I could then go out into like a Crawdaunt and revenge kill Aqua Jet. So speaking of Crawdaunt, you can just end up going out into it. I lose 0 from going for knockoff. I lost nothing from going for knockoff, so it will be able to knock out Scizor. It'll smack Landers for a hell of a lot of damage, especially after rocks. And Diggersby will go down. So it's definitely my best play. Gonna pause it until he makes a move though. Okay, so he ends up sacking his Scizor. I'm good with that because that could have been a bit of annoyance. Ends up going out into Landers T. I think I just want to go for Aqua Jet. I don't care that I'm -1. If he's Scarf, just based on the damage, he looks Scarf for like a Rock Polish set. He's in KO range of my next Aqua Jet anyway, so he realizes this, ends up forfeiting. As let's look for another battle, and we found one right away. Nice, another ladder tour player. I've actually, if you guys didn't know, I already qualified for the ladder tour, so that's why I'm not in it. I'm not under the name and AIM anymore. So his lead is most likely going to be Terrakion. I'm just going to lead off with Garchomp. He's Focus Sash most likely, just based on the way his team looks. It's offense. So Sash, Mega Manectric, DD Lum, SD Skyplate, etc., etc. That's just the way I'm looking at it. he has like 3 potential megas, so he's probably just going to taunt me or get up rocks as he ends up going for the stealth rocks. And I could go for stealth rocks right here, but he'll more than likely want to taunt me. I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, as he doesn't end up going for the taunt. And do I care about taking close combat damage? Honestly, yes I do. I don't care if he goes for Stone Edge right here. I don't want Garchomp taking any unnecessary damage because Garchomp is one of my checks to Bird, which can actually be a problem if this thing gets whittled. So I get the free switch into Gengar as I'm now able to go for the Shadow Ball. And the thing about Gengar being inside is that he's forced into Talonflame or Scizor. I just didn't want to bring out Manectric as Manectric would have been a threat. So goes out into his Talonflame right now. And I might not get up rocks this game, but this is why. Actually, I can't get up rocks. I can sack this. I don't really need this Pokemon. As he ends up knocking me out with the Brave Bird. So now I get the free switch into my Garchomp, and I can just get up my rocks right here. He'll probably go for Brave Bird again, but he'll be taking a lot of recoil plus Rough Skin. He could also pull a switch out into Manectric, I guess, because there's no way I'm going for Earthquake or Latios, but I don't know how I feel about Latios because he's either going to go for Draco right here or he's going to go for the Defog, and I could just go for Dragon Claw as unfortunately for him he does miss. That sucks for him. Not even going to lie, that's kind of garbage for him, but what am I supposed to say? The old me would have said if you didn't want to miss, use Dragon's Breath. I think Dragon's Breath is 100% accurate. But yeah, that sucks for him. I can't do anything about that. So he goes out into his Gyarados right here. I'm actually just gonna Dragon Claw this thing. Actually no, that's silly. I have a Azumarill. Yeah, no point of doing that. And this is like my backup check for Bird, as if he goes for Brave Bird, he's like killing himself. So that's why I want Garchomp there. Even though I do have these two. Okay, never mind. As he's able to go for the. Ooh, he's regular. That's a problem actually. Well, maybe. Yeah, because regular can't kill me with anything. They don't generally run Ice Fang, and I can go for the Dragon Claw again, and he is going to be able to knock me out with the Earthquake if he has it. But he ends up going for Bounce. Now he's going to be at, I don't know. He's going to take the damage from, yeah, that, and I believe Crawdaunt can just come in and just revenge kill Aqua Jet at that range of HP. I think it's slightly stronger than Azumarill. Yeah, just slightly. So either way, go for Aqua Jet and knock him out with that, as he's kind of forced out into Manectric if he wants to. But he ends up going out to Bird though. I like Crawdaunt for Scizor, so what I'll do is I'll sack my Azumarill as he ends up going for the Brave Bird, and he is going to be able to knock himself out with the recoil on the following turn. As now, I do have my free switch into my Landorus T. And Landorus T plus Manectric should be able to handle his two Pokemon. So unless that really isn't, that might actually be banded. I'm not sure. If it is banded, I win with Landorus plus Manectric anyway. So he ends up going for Swords Dance. He might actually be faster than me. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try and go for knockoff anyway. I do hit 224 speed, so I might be able to outspeed him and knock him out. I should be able to survive a +2 Life Orb BP. Don't quote me on that though, but Crawdaunt doesn't. Crawdaunt does resist, and it has, what is this defense? 210. That's not that bad. I don't know. I should be able to survive it though and knock him out with the. I know I'll knock him out with knockoff. I know that for sure, but I should be able to survive, is what I'm saying. So I guess we'll see. I don't really want to pause it because I want to know if I survive. So yeah, I do end up outspeeding him as he was a Life Orb variant, but he doesn't run enough speed for this Crawdaunt. And his last is going to be his Manectric. And it should be good as long as he doesn't get up a sub. Honestly, he can't get up a sub anyway, so I'll just go for Aqua just to get off some damage. Like, he wouldn't be able to sub versus this thing anyway, and I get a crit just to spite him. So I don't think that mattered. The crit that really did matter though was, where did I crit him? Oh, the miss on Draco definitely mattered though, but I'm sorry, bro. Anyway, I believe that'll be a good game, and let us look for another one since I'm Scarf, so you can't knock me out. Alright, so we found a... Did I win it? Yeah, cool. Alright, so we found a battle versus interesting team, actually. Crawdaunt puts in a lot of work if I can get to +2. which I can. Well, I don't even need to get +2. I just gotta spam knockoff. I'm just gonna lead off with my Garchomp, as I will be able to get up my Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking it's possibly it's gonna be a Mungus, or yeah, I'm thinking a Mungus is gonna be his lead. So I'm gonna pause it until he picks a move. We'll be right back. Never mind. So he ends up leading off with Driller. Earthquake is kind of free, to be honest. Even if he's Scarf or something, like, he can't OHKO me. If he's Sash, that's cool. I break his Sash. Like I said, Earthquake is free. And SD Garchomp with a Lum Berry actually puts in a lot of work on his team. Simply because I can just go for SD after I Earthquake what I'm assuming to be Suicune or Clefable or something like that. And then just knock it out with another Earthquake after that. So, ends up going out to a Mungus. As I get a crit to start it off. That's crazy. And I can just hit him with an SD right here. I'm pretty positive he'll go for... I don't think he'll go for Foul Play. He'll go for Spore, yeah. And, yeah. +2 Earthquake should be able to knock him out. I'm actually going to go for Dragon Claw just in case. Well, what did he do here? Talonflame? Would you? No way. He won't go out to Talonflame. Alright, he tried it. Okay, dead. Oh, it lived. Wow. He probably will be able to outspeed me and hit me with a Wisp if he has it, but I'm just going to try and go for Dragon Claw again. He's probably a bulky variant just based on the fact that he lived +2 D-Claw. He's definitely running some sort of HP, but ends up going out to Clefable. Clefable can't knock me out with Moonblast, and I can Earthquake that thing. It is going to be +2, so that does a hell of a lot. Holy crap. As, I believe I can just go for the Earthquake again. I was like, I can Dragon Claw, it's a normal type. I probably could. It's probably, he stays in. So, Clefable being gone is great because that means his tank for Manectric is gone. Manectric has a lot of fun versus his team now. I'm thinking this is Scarf Driller, just based on the makeup of his team. And this might be Stealth Rocks, or this could be a Assault Vest, I guess, Assault Vest. Whatever it would be. It could be anything, to be honest. I would probably save Garchomp if I was me, which I am me. I'm talking like it's not me, but yeah, this is Scarf Driller. Lanner's T's kind of free. He's more than likely going to go for Iron Head. That's his best possible play. But he ends up going for the Earthquake, though. So I can just get a free U-turn right now. As he ends up going out to Talonflame. I don't think this knockout out. Yep. Just because obviously he survived. So I'm going to go out into my Manectric and just going to Mega Evolve and click Volt Switch. Even if he Roost, I don't mind. Actually, I could have probably just clicked T-Bolt right there, but he does end up going for Roost. He does survive, but barely though, and should be able to go out to Crawdon actually. I really want to make a play right here and predict the Mungus, so I'm so tempted. I'm gonna try it and go for SD. Oh man, if this works out, that'd be so sick. I really want to try and make that play. I know this will wreck him. And, oh, it's going to work out. Okay, I tanked that. Okay, I was like, damn, this isn't going to work out. But then I realized I got off the Intimidate from him. So, he has nothing that can switch into Aqua Jet plus knockoff. A Jirachi can take an Aqua Jet, and it will be able to naturally outspeed Crawdon unless he's running like Sassy. So, definitely going to go for the Aqua Jet right here. Zero reason not to. If he goes out to Suicune, I think I'd be able to knock it out with Aqua Jet plus knockoff. Don't quote me though, Suicune's a monster. It's one of my favorite Pokemon by far, and I am able to knock him out with the Aqua Jet, so that's one threat gone. He kind of has to go out into Jirachi, or I guess Suicune if he wants to try it. If he wants to go out to a Mungus and die, go for it, but yeah, ends up going out into his Jirachi. I'm just going to hit him with an Aqua Jet. I don't know what type of Jirachi he is, but that is a lot of damage, so he goes for Iron Head. And now I have the free switch into Garchomp, so I'm going to go for it now, as I can get up my Stealth Rocks for free versus this thing. Actually, there's no point in going for Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go for SD. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to knock out Mungus, just based on the damage that a crit did earlier. But this is +2 Earthquake, and I went for SD just in case you want to go out to Suicune. Suicune being a big threat if I don't get off any prior damage, as he's able to knock me out with the Spore. So now I can smack him with Gengar if I want to. He might just go for Foul Play, so I'm just going to stay in though. I don't want my Gengar to take any unnecessary damage as he ends up going for Giga Drain. If I do wake up right here, I will be able to get off my Stealth Rocks. Same time though, I think Earthquake is actually the better play, yeah, because I will be able to knock him out. So got rid of Amoonguss, which is one less threat to Manectric. Not really though, because I would be able to smack him with the Overheat. But yeah, now he's gonna go out to Excadrill most likely. He has to go out to Excadrill. I might just save my Garchomp once again because it deals with. Actually, there's no reason to do that because I have these two Pokemon. I have Landers to spam Earthquake, so there's no reason to do it. And I have Manectric to spam Volt Switch. So he has to go out to Driller now, though. Suicune is still a problem no matter what. Alright, goes out to Driller. I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks just in case. Actually, I don't know why I did that. But I should be able to go out into my Landers now and go for a safe U-turn. He is -1, and I'll be able to go into my Manectric and, you know, just do the combo as he ends up going out into his Jirachi though. And gonna go out into my Gengar because I will be able to knock it out with Shadow Ball now that he's weak to it. And Gengar stops Suicune from setting up, which is basically the biggest threat to my team, in my opinion. Or right now anyway, especially because I lost Crawdaunt. So it would knock out Rachi, which is great because now it's like he ends up going out to Suicune, so I can taunt that thing. Now it's like I don't have to waste the mind. I don't have to get -2 from Overheat because of that. So goes for Calm Mind. It was basically his only play, and I will be able to just spam. I will be able to spam Sludge Wave at this point. Scald will be a 2-hit KO, so I can just spam Sludge Wave, and I'll probably go for Focus Blast after, just in case he wants to go out to Driller. Right there. He ends up going out to Driller directly. What a play. That's a man right there. But yeah, ends up pulling the switch back out on the Suicune. Ooh, this man's making plays. But I can U-turn out. And I'm pretty sure Manectric can 2-hit KO Suicune with Thunderbolt. Anyway, so I should be okay. Get off that U-turn and go out to Gengar. I'll taunt him after in the following turn, after I get off a Sludge Wave. So especially if I get a Poison, that'd be sick. It is only a 10% chance though, but we'll see how this goes. I'm surprised he went directly into Excadrill when I could have just went for the the Shadow Ball, but I'm just gonna taunt him right here. That way he can't set up anymore. I'm not expecting him to rest actually. I'll go for Sludge Wave just in case he wants to Scald again, as he does go for Scald. So now he's at the point where I can easily just go out to Manectric and fire off a Volt Switch. Not Thunderbolt. Oof. Volt Switch. Where am I? And then Driller is basically just free after that. I mean, Landers just sweeps after that. So yeah, no reason not to. The fact that I got off Poison is just huge. It makes it that I just win because of that. So I mean, so what I'm thinking anyway, because now he can't survive Earthquake from Landers. It will do 26% easily, and my Landers is Jolly, so we'll be able to outspeed his Driller, and I can just go for Earthquake. He's just gonna leave in his Excadrill anyway. It's his win condition. His win condition is Suicune, so he has to leave in Driller. And Suicune won't be able to survive Earthquake from 26%. Even if it did and went for rest, I could always go out to Manectric and beat him. So yeah, the Poison definitely helped, and the fact that I predicted him to go for Scald, not for Calm Mind. Anyway, good game, dude, and yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this part 2. We're at 19 minutes, a little longer than the first episode. Leave a like if you did. You know, definitely appreciate the support. And until next time, guys, later.